Today we'll be discussing about signal transduction pathway in acrosomal reaction. Before heading to our signal transduction pathway, first हामी signal transduction pathway को meaning बुझौं. So signal transduction pathway चाहिँ एउटा प्रोसेस हो जहाँ chemical र physical signals हरु transmit हुन्छन् through a cell. अब यहाँ एउटा क्वेशन आउन सक्छ कसरी चाहिँ केमिकल सिग्नल्स हरु ट्रान्समिट हुन्छ भनेर. यो केमिकल सिग्नल्स हरु चाहिँ एउटा सिरिज अफ मोलिकुलर इभेन्ट्स हरुमा ट्रान्समिट हुन्छ. एउटा मोस्ट कमन एक्जाम्पल दिनु पर्दाखेरि protein phosphorylation is catalyzed by protein kinases, which ultimately results in cellular response. So let us define signal transduction pathway. Signal transduction pathway is the process by which a chemical or physical signals is transmitted through a cell as a series of molecular events. So let us talk about signal transduction pathway in acrosomal reaction. Newly ejaculated sperm हरुले चाहिँ ovum को fertilization या acrosomal reaction गराउन सक्दैनन्. Capacitation is the process by which sperms becomes able to fertilize the ovum. Capacitation process ले गर्दाखेरि sperm हरु चाहिँ ovum लाई fertilize गर्न able हुन्छन् या acrosomal reaction गर्न सम्भव हुन्छ. And you know, the sperms become hyperactivated, moving with a great velocity and force following capacitation. So, अब एउटा particular sperm चाहिँ capacitated भइसकेपछि, they will be capable of sensing the temperature or thermal gradient of 2 degrees Celsius, which is present in between the isthmus and warmer ampullary region. अब certain human follicles हरुबाट chemical release भएको चाहिँ capacitated sperm ले मात्र थाहा पाउँछ. So let us understand what exactly happens in capacitation reaction. So, the capacitation reaction भनेको चाहिँ sperm maturation को अन्तिम स्टेज हो. Capacitation process ले चाहिँ के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि sperm लाई fertilization गर्न able बनाउँछ, ready बनाउँछ. And wall secretion ले चाहिँ capacitation लाई trigger गराउने काम गर्छ. Now, corona radiata began to break down through the barrier of granulosa cells and approach to zona pellucida. As soon as plasma membrane of sperm gets destabilizes, it has to prepare the sperm tip for acrosomal reaction. Now let's see capacitation process ले sperm लाई के गर्छ. यो capacitation process ले sperm को plasma membrane लाई destabilize गर्छ. Similarly, it also increases the calcium permeability, which helps in contraction and hyperactivity of sperm. This capacitation process also increases the strength and speed of flagellum beating, जसले गर्दाखेरि sperm can swim faster and can reach to its destination. So, यो capacitation process लाई briefly define गर्नु पर्यो भने we can say at first हाम्रो sperm चाहिँ female reproductive tract बाट release भएको chemical secretion ले गर्दा activated हुन्छ. After that sperm binds with zona pellucida. त्यसपछि acrosomal reaction occurs. After that sperm liges whole in zona pellucida and finally sperm and egg membrane they get chance to fuse. Before going to acrosomal reaction, let us be familiar with the parts of egg and sperm. So the first layer of egg is called corona radiata, जहाँ चाहिँ follicular cells of corona radiata पनि पाइन्छ. So after corona radiata, there is a second layer known as zona pellucida. अब zona pellucida को कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि, zona pellucida has 4 layers of protein: ZP1, ZP2, ZP3, and ZP4. And among these 4 protein of zona pellucida, the most important protein is ZP3. 3 नै किन भन्दाखेरि ZP3 has to bind the secondary oocyte, that is egg, and sperm together. So ZP3 is the most important protein. And the third layer is cell membrane, which is also known as vitelline membrane. After cell membrane, there is cytoplasm. So in the cytoplasm, you can find cortical granules, nucleus, and different other membranes or parts of nucleus. Sperm is divided into head, neck, middle piece, and tail. So at first there is acrosome, and त्यसपछि nucleus, centriole, अनि बीचको पार्टमा चाहिँ mitochondria छ, अनि tail is a flagella-like structure. Head region को membrane मा चाहिँ sperm receptors पनि present छ. Acrosomal reaction is the type of reaction that occurs in the acrosome of the sperm as it approaches the egg. There is a cap-like structure over the anterior half of sperm's head known as acrosome. Acrosomal reaction is the recognition between egg and sperm. So, यो acrosomal reaction चाहिँ दुईटा ग्यामेट्सहरुलाई फ्यूज गराउने एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट स्टेप हो. अब एगको हार्ड सेलमा पेनिट्रेट गर्न गाह्रो भएको हुँदाखेरि sperm first undergoes acrosome reaction. And this reaction occurs in the acrosome of sperm as it approaches the egg. Acrosomal reaction कहाँनिर occur हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि it takes place in the ampulla of fallopian tube, which is the site for fertilization. So let me tell you, the sperm that do not initiate the acrosome reaction before reaching to zona pellucida, they are unable to penetrate the zona pellucida. As we have already discussed, zona pellucida ma protein ko 4 layer haru cha, that is ZP1, ZP2, ZP3 and ZP4. And the first stage in the acrosomal reaction is the penetration of corona radiata through the enzymes released by acrosome. So the sperm can easily cross the corona radiata. The sperm binds with ZP3 protein present in zona pellucida, fluorinidase, procrosine and acrosine. These are the enzymes released by acrosome. These enzymes helps to break the layer of zona pellucida. After that, sperm binds with zona pellucida. Now the actual acrosomal reaction occurs. Now this release enzymes helps to penetrate zona pellucida. अब zona pellucida लाई penetrate गरिसकेपछि sperm now binds with ZP2 protein present in zona pellucida. And after that, ओलेमा block takes place. एक्रोसोम जुन वेबाट आएको थियो त्यो वेलाई चाहिँ जोना पेलुसिडामा भएको प्रोटिनहरुले ब्लक गरिदिन्छ. त्यस्तो ब्लकलाई चाहिँ ओलेमा ब्लक भनिन्छ. Now finally, after all these events, acrosome gets chance to fuse with secondary oocyte. अब यो gamete fusion को process is also helped by one protein named as integrin. अर्को कुरा भनेको एक को न्यूक्लियस चाहिँ कहिले पनि मिडल पोर्सनमा हुँदैन. It is either in one side or the other side. After gamete fusion, centralization of nucleus pani huncha, which generally occurs after 3 to 6 hours of gamete fusion, and after that, embryogenesis भन्ने process occur huncha.